Brooklyn Daddy in the house. What is up? Video number 2 for today. I am psyched to show you 3 quick replays. The first one is called The Lone Archer. What are we talking about? Those times when one of your troops, I did a spotlight on this a few videos ago about the 22 blows from a man, my favorite legendary, as you know. In this instance, one of my archers, with a sliver of health, but a wee sliver of health, stays alive and does some crazy work on a tower. I'm going to show that to you right now. Now, I'm using a deck here that I've talked to you about before. This is my free-to-play account, and this is a great deck as an example of synergy, which I'm going to talk about in the 2 replays after this. I'm going to show you 3 replays. So the basic concept with this deck is you want to start something in the back. Usually if I have it up, the Ice Golem, and just build up a nice little push. And once he crosses the bridge, get a graveyard going. Now you can see I have to do some defensive duties. I pretty much shut down that graveyard. Feeling pretty good about that. Now the log comes in. Now, look, we've got the Lone Archer. There she is. You think, what can she possibly do? Well, just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She got 11 hits after she had that little sliver of health after doing some major work on defense to start with. So much value. I'm going to fast forward this so I can get to the rest of the videos. I don't know that there's anything else strategically I want to show. Oh, there's a little puff push. And working on tower number 2. It's always good to have a defensive building going in this deck as well, but at this point it's all just kind of fun. Distract. Log misses. I mean, it hit the tower, but that was basically it. Kind of a waste. Don't waste elixir, kiddies. I was wasting elixir. But when you're this far ahead, it's a little bit forgivable. How do we polish this off? Oh, the Hog Rider coming in from the kill spot. Tower number 2, I got greedy. And 10 seconds left. Let's just see how it ends. And then I'm going to show you the next 2 replays in which I'm focusing on synergy. What do we mean when we're talking about synergy? Basically the way different cards work together. This is a great deck for that because it's incredibly well balanced. And we have a lot of cards that work nicely with each other. Let's take a look. Up against Zogger. Don't know really how to say that. So, as I mentioned before, get a little Ice Golem at the back. See what your opponent does. Okay, he's going left. Build up as much as I can here. Got some archers. Throw up a tombstone. Now, this is a little bit scary. We got the E-Barbs coming in hot. And that dude's doing some damage. And I'm not liking it. Good play of the Goblin Gang there to shut down my archers, but Graveyard does a respectable bit of damage. Good use of the log. That zap was maybe a little overkill at the end. I don't know. What do you think? Here we have Mr. Puff coming in. He'll get one little... Okay. Defensive building time. And see what Zogger has for me. So here we are. Got to deal with that. That was effective. That was pretty effective. Did some good quality tower damage. But we are not gonna take it. Now, speaking of synergy, Hog Rider and Graveyard, just great, because obviously Hog is a great distractor. Those E-Barbs shut him down, but... Oh, and now here we go. High value Fireball. Goblins and E-Barbs and Tower. You've got to take advantage of that when you have troops clustered together. Small example of kiting there. Use my little Ice Golem. Golem? Have I been calling Golem? No, Ice Golem. Anyway, I'm a little tired today. Forgive me. Time for some more coffee. So what would you do? Oh, I was wasting elixir. Those elite barbs. Not enough. Not enough to shut down that push. But it's close. It's still close. Good play of the log. Hitting my tombstone. And I just love the Ice Golem for distraction. Just a cheap little distracting tank. I should have waited on that fireball. Should have waited, gotten more value. But there you go, now it's 1-1. And I am at a disadvantage here, and that is pretty scary. But look at that. Distract, 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 distract. And then Ice Golem pulling that E-Barb up. And we got out of what could have been a very nasty situation. Now these guys are all a little beleaguered, but time for a combo push. Zap the Goblin Gang. And now look at this. You have the potential to do a pretty good amount of damage. May as well get rid of that Ice Whiz and take some tower damage along with that. Now, that was a good example of changing the Goblin barrel placement. Always a smart thing to do. But I didn't have Zap up anyway, so it was a little bit moot. Miner coming in. Goblin Gang, do I zap them? Yes. Still behind here. Can't remember how I won this. Okay. Going in, we're going in hard. Is this? Yeah. Sweet. Synergy. And when you can have the Hog and the Mega Minion and the Graveyard going together, that's a real tough combo to defend against. And the last one, making it a 3-fer. Let's see, we got some guards. I like guards. They're fun. They're cute. I never really use them. I like the sound their shield makes when it falls off. Okay, so, oh, this is interesting. We've got a little taste of our own medicine here. So distract the Hog, Mega Minion on defense, so strong. What does he get? 1 hit, that's it. And now turn that defense into a little push. Dropping a Graveyard of our own, kind of ignoring those guards. Mega Minion is going to go to work on that Witch. And we've left our mark. And now why not Fireball the Witch? Grab a piece of the tower on the way out. Sweet. Now this is a level 9, so already I have a bit of an advantage. But the focus here, once again, is synergy. And this deck potentially has a lot of that, and is so incredibly well balanced too. Okay, Electro Wizard, which I wish I had in my free-to-play account, but I don't, not yet. Can't wait to get him. Now that was kind of a... That wasn't the best placement of my tombstone. It wound up okay. What you want to do is pull that Hog over so the right tower, the other tower can get involved. Limited him to about 1 hit. And again, we have a nice little ragtag bunch of injured troops coming in to support. Now, how long do these archers last? Not very long because the Witch is on. But as long as she's on them, she's not on the Skellies from my graveyard. And another parting value fireball. Fire value ball. Value ball. That was scary. Just at the last minute, I pulled them aside, but... Oof. That hurts. That's tower, my friends. Well played. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you just can't counter the E-Barbs fast enough. So we're behind. What are we gonna do? I was wasting elixir. A little mini puff push. Do I shut that down? No. Fireball combo. Get the Inferno Tower and the tower and back up the graveyard. And now we are in it. A little bit ahead. So now it's time to take a little breath. Kiting! Here we go. That was actually a properly kited example. So we distract those E-Barbs a little bit, then distract them a little more with the Tombstone. What does the Hog get? 2 hits. Not bad. And you can see with these defenses, you can turn them around into good pushes. Now, I think this time I shut down that Inferno Tower with a zap, and now look at the Hog. Still healthy. He's got those little guards trailing behind. And now we are looking good. Less than 1,000 to go on that final tower. Okay, just threw up the tombstone just in time. Stop that Hog. E-Wiz doing some work, but it's not going to be enough. And here, look at this. Look at our little crew. Synergy. We got Archers. We got Mega Minion. We got Ice Golem. We got Graveyard. And now Fireball, the icing on the cake. Those Archers are doing some work. Tower down. FTW. FT dubs. And that's it. Roni. Winners Brazil. So there you have it. A 3-fer. Bonus 3-fer. Brooklyn Daddy, subscribe.